Good afternoon, friends and fellow countrymen. My name is Ohene, and I begin this broadcast with a quote from Mahatma Gandhi, and he says, "There is a higher court than the courts of justice, and that is the court of conscience. It supersedes all other courts, and I believe that true justice and peace will come when we allow the court of conscience to guide us all." There is one thing I have realized with the people of Ghana and its leaders, and I find it quite worrying. Whenever there is an occasion, we always rise to the occasion. And I'm wondering why we don't stay risen, but come down only for us to rise again when the same occasion repeats itself. Why must everything elections be every threat to the peace of this nation? Someone tells me peace campaigns have become an industry and people are cashing in big time on our already bony economy. Well, in a few hours, the Supreme Court of the Republic of Ghana will give its verdict on the elections petition currently before it. The justices have a constitutional and professional mandate to ensure that whatever verdict they will give will be just and fair. In the meantime, the security agencies are prepared to ensure that the peace and liberties we currently enjoy are maintained and nothing threatening happens to the security of this nation. Everyone has a mandate, and everyone is determined to carry it out to the best of their ability. This afternoon, I want to talk to you about the role of the security agencies and the citizenry at large in ensuring that there is law and order before, during, and after the verdict, which is scheduled for the 29th of August. To quote one of our security couples in an interview this morning, he says, "The beasts in the state will come out when the need arises." He chose his words carefully, and I applaud him for that. But friends and fellow countrymen, if you find yourself in such positions of authority, you must first and foremost realize that the source of your authority is the collective mandate of a people who have varied views on the best way to move our nation forward. Some people may hold extreme views, but we must realize that they are equally stakeholders in the same collective mandate that gives our leaders authority. We must understand that the use or the threat of the use of force has never been the best way to restore and or maintain calm. The security agencies must build a sense of confidence in the people by constantly and consciously building and finding in the people a partner in the maintenance of law and order. To you, fellow citizens, you collectively constitute the largest stakeholder in the business of law enforcement, even before our armed men in uniform. Your duty is just very simple and less stressful. Just maintain the peace. To you, the security agencies, threats of force don't necessarily deter people from making trouble. When people are determined to make trouble, they will defy the guns and scary uniforms. There is no need to threaten with force, because trust me, the ordinary, poor, fancy kinky fella thinks more about how to run their home than fighting. the university student and a corporate guy and lady thinks more about the usual Friday after work outings, and a hustler like myself enjoy the trotro ride to the silver bed to watch the latest movie. We do not even know how to use guns, and so the constant threat of force will only stop most of us from living our normal lives on that day. And that to me constitutes a breach of most of our fundamental human rights, i.e. the right to free movement. And there will be this self-imposed curfew, and we all don't want that. We are one people, and like my good brother Esplonani Kofi would always say, philosophers have interpreted the world in many ways, but the point of focus has always been to change it. Likewise, we may have different views on how to move this country forward, but the point of focus has always been to change it. Together we are Ghana, and that is the only way we can stay Ghana, united and at peace. God bless you, and may God bless this Republic of Ghana.